Welcome, everyone, and we are going to be looking at organizational trust. This is an exceptional course which examines how organizations can embrace, encourage, and really explore how trust can be developed. So, trust is essential for any organization to succeed in today's increasingly competitive global environment. Research has found that organizations with high levels of trust are more credible, productive, flexible, innovative, and are able to even adapt to changing circumstances and effectively handle crises. Organizations with high levels of trust, such as Google, which in 2013 ranked number one on the Fortune magazine list of the best companies to work for, are better able to recruit and retain the best people because they provide an environment of trust that helps employees do their best work. Not only is trust essential for an organization, it is essential for individuals, especially those in leadership managerial positions, because employees will respect and more readily accept the ideas of those they trust. In this program, we're going to look at how trust improves relationships at all levels, and we'll learn how to exemplify the characteristics and the behaviors of a trustworthy person. We'll also look at how you and your team can embody those traits and ultimately reduce the stress that often results from low levels of trust, improve your reputation, and increase team members' productivity, innovation, and ability to work effectively with others, both inside and outside the organization. So, there's 5 course objectives, and on successful completion of this course, we will increase your ability to assess the level of trust in your organization and your own trustworthiness. Be mindful of the results of distrust between employees within an organization. Identify the characteristics that engender trusting employees and organizations, and discover common trust busters and specific actions you can take to prevent their presence in the workplace. Explore the ways organizations and teams can build a culture of trust, and identify the warning signs of a low trust organization and how to restore trust when it's being lost. So, why does trust matter? So, have you ever worked for a manager that you trusted, or one that you didn't trust? Or have you ever worked for an organization with a high level of trust, or even with a low level of trust? We all have similar experiences, and we'll draw upon them all today. But first, let's see how this topic is important. So let's begin by making sure that we understand what we mean when we talk about trust. And trust has many definitions. It had many words associated with trust. So please keep these words as in the back of your mind as we go through the course. So many people have worked in an organization with low levels of trust. Those of you who have know that lack of trust greatly affects both individuals and the organization itself. Let's examine some of these results. So, when employees do not trust one another, they will hesitate to take risks, assume responsibility, and even share information. They'll be less motivated to do their work, and they'll feel frustrated and even disgruntled. They will spread rumors, be less collaborative, they'll feel more stress, less productivity, and the organization is affected ultimately. So it's clear that building and managing high levels of trust are essential to both the individual and the organization to be successful. In the next module, we'll examine the characteristics of trustworthy individuals and organizations and identify the fundamentals of trust. So, when employees do not trust the organization may have less credibility and a poorer reputation, waste valuable resources on unnecessary bureaucracy and redundancy. They will have higher turnover and less productive employees, higher costs and less profitability, less of a competitive edge, and even higher levels of theft and fraud. So, trust is really important. We need to make sure that we establish it and maintain it so our organization and ourselves and our teams to be successful. Thanks for watching.